So next clause is our operator is like operators, SQL like operators. So the like operator is used in a where clause to search a specified pattern in a column. If a particular pattern matching in a column, then according to that matching the records will be fetched and display on your computer screen by using the where condition or where clause. So by using where clause you can use the like operator. There are two wild cards often used in conjunction with like operators. Two wildcard we can use, one is your percentage, another is underscore. So the percentage use sign represent 0, 1 or multiple characters. If you write percentage, that means it is a 0 or you can say 1 or more than 1. If you write underscore means what? Underscore means it is a single character. If you write a underscore, that indicates only single character. Percentage means 1, 0 or multiple characters. So syntax of is like that: select column 1, column 2 or dot dot column n number of columns you can select according your choice. Whether it is a column 1, only one column will select, you write only column 1. If 2 columns are required, you write column 1 comma column 2. If n number of columns are required, you write star. So according to your choice you write the columns. So that is column 1, column 2 dot 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 column n. From table name, from which table you select the columns. So you write the table name. Where condition, what is your condition? Where column n like pattern. Okay. So where column n means whatever the value of n is either 1, 2, 3, whatever, I don't know. So it is a column you can where column n like. So according to the like pattern, then your record will be select. So like pattern means what are the patterns? Pattern means as I told you earlier, that is percentage or underscore, or you write that this wild character you can use to retrieve the record. So it will be very clear if I will give one example for this. So first you look for that the table first, like operator. So what is the meaning? So obviously I am telling that the like operator is used using where. Okay. So first is it is written where customer name like a percentage. Suppose I will write this. That means you select customer name from the table, any table whatever may be, let there may be a customer table. You select the customer name from table name, let it be customer table. What is your condition? Where customer name like a percentage. What does it mean? It indicates that find all values that starts with a. Okay, that means the whose customer name, that will be selected from the customer table whose customer name starts with a. So that record only selected from the table. What is your pattern? Pattern is your A will be matched. The customer name which is starting with A, that record will be selected from the table. So A percentage. Suppose I will write percentage A, just opposite. So what it indicates? Find any values that end with A. So A percentage means the customer name start with A, that record will be selected and display on your screen. The customer name start with A. If you write percentage first, then A, so what it will check? The customer name which is end with A, that will be selected and display on your screen. So percentage A means any values that end with A. Suppose you write where condition name like percentage or percentage. So what does it mean? Find any values that have or in any position. Where so I will give example. So next first look for this, where custom name like underscore or percentage. So find any values that are in the second position. First underscore is one position left, then after that second position r is there. So values have r in the second position. Okay, the second position r will be match. Where customer name like a underscore percentage, that means any values that starts with a and are at least 2 character in the length. The length will be 2, but it will start with a. Where customer name like a underscore percentage means find any values that start with a and at least 3 character in the length. Similarly, where condition like a percentage o, find any values that start with a and end with o. So don't forget about the table. So I will give some examples, so it will be clear for you. Suppose one example is here. It is written select star from customers where customer name like a percentage. Okay. So what does it mean? Select from customers. So select from customer means there is a customer table. Okay, customer table is already there. So our requirement is you select from customer table. My requirement is those customer whose name is started with a, you display that records. Okay. So I am a boss in a particular company. I am asking a particular person of my department or particular personnel, please show me the customer name who is starting with a. Those name is starting with a, that customer is my requirement, or the detail of that particular customer is required. But the name is start with a. There are so many customers, so they are starting with the letter A. The name is start with letter A. So what you write, what statement? I will not manually check one by one. So already database is in the server. I will write a statement, SQL statement. So it will automatically retrieve the records from the server and display on your computer screen. So here there are only 4 records are there. There may be a chances of 100 customer name will there may be a started with a, there may be a 5000 customer, they will start with a letter. So it is not possible manual to check and retrieve. So I will fetch the records by writing the statements. So first statement you write in SQL, that will fetch the records. So you write select star from table name, because customer data is required, customer name is required. So obviously there must be a customer record. You are already created the customer table earlier. So the customer ID, customer name, contact name, address, city, then postal code, country of the customer are already inserted earlier. So these are the attributes or fields of customer that are already entered earlier. So my requirement is, what is my requirement? My requirement is show me the customer whose name is started with a. So what you write? So you write by using like operator. That means I am saying that the first letter of the name is started with a. So this pattern will be match. This is a pattern. This pattern will match. The first letter is A. So here it is select star from customers where customer name, I am written customer name because I am saying that show me the customer name whose name is start with A. The name starting letter is A. So that's why I am written customer name like a percentage. Okay. So, that means the first letter of name is A. So, that much record will be selected from customer table and display on your computer screen. So, this is the output. So, there are 4 records are selected from the customer table, then this is displayed on your screen. So, you look for all the customers is started with the first letter is A. So, Alfred, Anna, Antonio, around. So, all the 4 records the name is started with A. So, the 4 records are selected from customer table and all the records the customer name is started with the letter A. Another example, the following SQL statement select all customers with a customer name ending with A. This is the another question. Suppose your boss is asking, show me the customers details, those customer name with ended with A or ending letter of the name is A. So, what you write? You write like that. So, in the previous example the name is starting with A. So, here just opposite, those name is ended with A, show me the detail of that customer only. So, what statement you like? Right, that is you write like this, select star from customers. So, select all fields from the customers table where customer name like percentage A. In the previous example it is A percentage, but here percentage A means name is ended with A. Those name is ended with the letter A, end with the letter A, that pattern will be matched and that record will be selected. I am not talking of the first letter of the name whatever it may be, but the last letter of customer name must be A. So, you look for that particular table. So, that much record is selected from this customer table, 3rd record, 13th record, 30th record, 61th record, customer ID, I am talking about customer ID 62, 88 and 90. 7 records are selected from the table and display on your screen, because you look for customer name, all the customers must ended with the letter A. Antonio Morio Tacuria. So, last letter of this name is A. Then customer ID 13, Centro Commercial Montezuma. So, end with A. Customer 30, Godas Konya Tapica, ended with A. 61 customer ID, what is your customer name? Q Deliclia. So, the name is also ended with A. Customer ID 62, Queen Kojinha. So, ended with the name is end with A. Customer ID 88, that record is selected, again the name is ended with A. Customer ID 19, William Kala, ended with A. That means those customer whose name end with the letter A, that record will be selected and display on your computer screen. So, suppose if you write this, so earlier there is a customer table, so that much record will be selected and all the records you check for. So, the customer name is all are ended with a letter A, because here all the letters are ended with A, all are A. So, all the letters of the name are ended with A. So, whatever the statement you write, according to your statement it will work. So, I am written the my requirement is customer name ending with A. So, that is why you written percentage A. So, that means all the names are ended with A, that will be retrieved, check in the pattern will be check in the database, and those name which is ended with A, that will be processed and fetched from the server and display on your computer screen. This is your output. Another example is there. Suppose I am asking another question, the following SQL statements selects all customers with a contact name that starts with A and ended with O. Okay. So, what is my requirement? Show me the customers, detail of the customers whose contact name, the starting name, contact name is start with A and ending with O. In the previous example, the name is start with A or name with ended with A, but here combination of both. Those contact name is starting with A and those name is ended with O. So, that much record details will be required. Get my point? So, again the following SQL statement: select all customers with a contact name, those contact name start with A, the contact name is start with A and ended with O, that record will select from the customer table and display on your screen. So, what you write, what SQL statement you write? So, top is the English statement, you write all the statement in a SQL format. So, SQL statement is also English like statement. So, what SQL statement you write? You write what? Select star from table name. So, select all from which table? Customer table, because customer contact is required. Customer's table is already there or you are created, it is already in the memory or in the server. You write the statement, you are a client, you write the statement in your computer. So, what SQL statement you write? In SQL prompt or MySQL prompt, you write the statement. Okay. In general editor you should not write, you write in where you write this statement, SQL statement, in a SQL prompt or SQL prompt you write this SQL statements. So, what you write? Select star from customers, where contact name like A, because first letter is A, then percentage, then O, that means O is in between A and O, O is the end. So, look for A percentage means starting letter is A, percentage O means first percentage, then O means end letter is O. So, A percentage means A is the first letter and percentage O means O is the last letter. So, O is present between. So, in the previous example I am written A percentage A. So, here A percentage means A is the first letter or first character and percentage O means, so O is the end. So, combine previous two examples. So, let us select star from customers where contact name like A percentage O means A is the first and O is the last, the contact name which is starting with A and ended with O. So, here three records are selected: customer ID 2, customer ID 3 and customer ID 69. 3 records are selected from the table, because customer table, customer 2, the customer name is Anna, Tuzilo, Empados, Y, Heraldos. So, here customer name is not there, I am not asking, I am asking about contact name. You look for the contact name. Contact name is the third column, you look for the third column. Third column, all these records you look for third columns. The first letter of contact name is started with A and ended with O. Customer 2, customer ID 2, you look for the contact name is started with A, Anna Trujillo. So, Anna started with A and end with O. Customer ID 3, the contact name is Antonio Morino. So, Antonio, it is started with A and ended with Morino, N-O, ended with O. And customer ID 69, it is also selected, the name is Alexandra Camino. Alexandra start with A and ended with O. So, first letter is A and last letter is O. So, that means 3 records are selected from the table whose contact name is started with A and ended with O. So, according to that condition, the where statement will select, check that pattern, and the select statement will select that much record from the table and display on your screen. This is the basic concept we are using day to day life to fetching the records from the table. Basically, whether you are a client, your machine is the same machine you use as a client machine, and same machine also used for your server machine also. Or in bigger organization, the server may not be in your machine, you are a client, you are sitting somewhere, server may be in another places. So, server is just like your machine, but it is just higher configuration as compared to your machine. So, you fetch the records from the server machine, and server is under the control of database administrator. So, this is about comparison operators, and the next operator you are using logical operator. As you know that in a programming language these are different type of operator, you know C language there is a operators, arithmetic operator, logical operator, relational operators, shiftwise operators. So many operators are there, comma operator, okay, special operators. Similarly, different type of operators also we are using in SQL. So, next operator is a logical operator. So, in your syllabus there are 3 operators are already given: AND operator, OR operator, NOT operators. The SQL AND, I am talking about logical AND, logical AND, logical OR, logical NOT. Logical means you talk about true false. In logic, not and or. Logic, suppose there are 2 statements, P is one statement, Q is another statement. Both the statements are true. If both P and true and Q is also true, then P and Q will be true. I am talking about AND operator in logic. So, logical operator, here the value is true and false, okay, as the name is logic. Suppose P is one statement, Q is another statement, English statement. When P and Q will be true, if both P true and Q is true. If both will be true, then the AND will be true. If any one false, the result is false. If both P true and Q is true, then P and Q is true. In OR cases, if you construct the OR table in logic, P is one statement, Q is another statement. If you find P or Q, either P is true or Q is true, then the result will be true. If both will be false, the result will be false. So, I am talking about the logic table of OR and AND. Similarly, NOT. If P is true, negation of P is false. If P is false, negation of P is true. So, this is about true false. So, as the name is logical operator, the AND or NOT are considered by using the true false values. That means, in AND operations, if the statement first statement is true and second statement is true, then the result will be true. But in a OR case, either the first statement true or second statement is true, then the result will be true. NOT is just opposite of if it is true it is false and false it is true. Negate, it is just as your negation concept used in logic. So, in SQL AND, OR and NOT operators are called logical operators. So, basically obviously all the operators are used by using the where clause. So, you can write all these statements OR, NOR, NOT operators by using where clause you can write. The where clause can be combined with AND, OR and NOT operators. The AND and OR operators are used to filter records based on more than one condition. Okay, what are the conditions are given? The AND operators display records if all the conditions separated by and are true. Suppose one statement is there, then and, then another statement, then and, then another statement, then and, like that. So, n number of statements, then and, they are connected by ands. So, when the statement will be executed? If all are true. If any one false, then it will not show you the result. So, that means all the conditions must be true, because we know that if you construct the AND table, if one statement is P, another statement is Q, when P and Q will be true, if both P and Q are true, then the result P and Q will be true. So, that means whatever the statement given, if there are n number of statements, all the statements are connected through AND. If statement 1 is true, statement 2 is also true, statement 3 true and statement n is true, then overall the result will be true. So, it is written that the AND operator display a record if all the conditions separated by AND are true. If all the statements are true, then the condition will be true. Or the display a record if any one of the conditions separated by OR is true, any one. If P is a statement, Q is another statement, if you find P or Q, either P true, Q is false, the result is again true. If P is true, Q is false, the result is true. If P is true, Q is true, the result is true. If both are false, false, then the result will be false. So, that means if any one of the statement is true, the result will be true. Last one, the NOT operator display a record if the condition is not true. Okay. So, as the name is not, it display record if the condition is not true. If it is not true, then the statement it will display the records. Okay. Not operator means not true. This is the basic syntax of AND. So, as I told, all the AND, OR and NOT operator are written in a where clause. By using where you can write. So, syntax of AND is there, select column 1, column 2, dot dot dot, that means n number of columns, or star, you write star, select only column 1 or column 2 or n number of columns from the table name, from table name. What is your condition? Where condition is what? Condition 1 and condition 2 and condition 3 dot dot dot. There are n number of conditions in where clause, or all the conditions are connected through AND operator, logical AND. So, that means if condition 1 is true, condition 2 is true and condition 3 is true, if all the conditions are connected by AND, all the conditions are true, then the overall condition will be true, the result will be true, then this will be executed, otherwise not. That means condition 1 is true, condition 2 is true, condition 3 is true, then this overall condition will be true, then the statement will be executed or fetch some records from the table and display on your screen, otherwise nothing will be displayed. Or says that what? Just opposite. Similarly, the condition is like that, instead of and you write or. Select column 1, column 2 dot 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 column n from table name where condition 1 or condition 2 or n number of conditions. If condition 1 is true, condition 2 may be true or may be false, or condition 3 may be true, may be false. If any one of the condition is true, then the statement will be executed, because or says that if one of the condition is true, then the result will be true. If all are false, condition 1 false, condition 2 false, condition 3 false and n number of conditions all are false, the statement is not executed. The or says that if any one of the condition is true, the result will be true. In AND cases, all the conditions must be true, otherwise the statement is not executed. In OR cases, any one of the condition, either condition 1 is true or condition 2 may be true or condition n may be true, but at least one of the condition must be true, otherwise if all are false, the statement is not executed. Last is not syntax. Not syntax is select column 1, column 2, dot dot column n from table name where not condition. That means not true. If it is not true, then the statement will be executed and display on your computer screen. Okay. So, what of the condition? You negate it. The negation of the condition is satisfied, that much record will be fetched and display on your computer screen. Very simple example of AND. The following is, so what I am saying, in AND cases it is a logical operator, means both the condition must be true, both condition 1 true and condition 2 must be true. Both the condition is true, then the statement will execute in this case. So, here there are two conditions and it is connected by AND. The following SQL statement select all fields from customers where country in is Germany and city is Berlin. Getting my point? Select all fields from customers. What is a customer? Customer is a table. Already there is a table you are constructed earlier. So, this customer table you built earlier by using create statement and insert also records by using insert statements. So, customer is a table. So, what is my requirement? I am saying that please show me the detail of the customers or all the fields of the customers, detailed data of the customers where country name is Germany, those customer whose country is Germany and city is Berlin, that much record will be required, because customer table contains the customer details. So, what is your requirement? My requirement is those customer whose country name is Germany and whose city name is Berlin, that customer details only required. I am a boss of a particular organization, I am asking to my personnel or section personnel or computer personnel, show me the detail of the customer whose country, who belongs to country Germany and city or place of the city is Berlin. That customer details are required. There are two conditions. First condition is country name. Country name is what? Country name is Germany. What is the second condition? Second condition will be city name is what? City name is Berlin. So, both must be satisfied. If both will be satisfied, then that much record will be fetched from the memory. If it will not satisfy, no record will be fetched from the table. So, in this particular example only one record is fetched, because this condition satisfy for only one record, because in that particular table only one customer whose country name is Germany and city name is Berlin, that is why only one record is fetched. Okay. Country name is Germany, city maybe there are other name of the cities maybe, but one customer whose country name is Germany and whose city name is Berlin, only one record is selected. So, what is it written in a SQL statement? What you write? In the top is the English statement. So, in the SQL statement you write below select star from customers. Detail customers of, you can select from the customer table. What is your condition? Your condition will be country name equal to Germany and city name equal to Berlin. Okay. If both the conditions will satisfy, condition, what is your condition 1? Country equal to Germany. What is your condition 2? City equal to Berlin. So, where condition 1 and condition 2. So, condition 1 must be true, condition 2 must be true. If both will be true, then that record will be fetched from the table. So, only one record in that particular table it will match. The condition 1 also true Germany and condition 2 city is Berlin. So, one customer whose name is Alfred Kiste. So, customer ID is 1. So, he belongs to country Germany and the city name is Berlin. Only one customer. The customer ID is 1. So, if no customer having this Germany, country name may be Germany, but city is not Berlin, so no record will be selected. But only one customer in the table whose country name is Germany and city name is Berlin, only one record are selected from the table and display on your computer screen. That means both must be true. Then or example, or means either condition 1 or either condition 2. If any one of the true, either condition 1 or condition 2 is true, then the result will be true. If both will be true, no problem. If both will be false, no statement will be retrieved. The following SQL statement select all fields. Select all fields from customers where city is Berlin or München. Okay, city name is 2, either Berlin or München. Either this or this, either first one or second one. If any one of the true, then that record will be fetched and display on the computer screen, either Berlin or it may be München. If both will be false, no statement is executed and fetched and display on your screen, either first one or second one. If any one of the true, then that record will be processed or fetched from the memory or from the server and display on your computer screen. What or says, either the condition 1 is true or condition second will be true or both will be true. So, what is the SQL statement? Select star from customer where condition, what is your condition? City equal to Berlin or city equal to München. Okay, according to the English statement, I will write the statements. So, my requirement is show me the customers details, those whose city is Berlin and or city name is München. Those customer detail will be required, either this or this. So, there are two records are selected, there are customer 1 and customer number 25. Customer 1 city equal to what? City equal to Berlin. So, any one of the satisfied, first one is satisfied, it may not be second one. So, any one is satisfied, so Berlin, so that is selected. 25 the city name is München. Okay. So, there are two records are selected, either first one is satisfied or second one is satisfied, any one. So, that means in the first record the first one is satisfied, Berlin is satisfied, the condition 1 is satisfied. The second record you checked customer ID 25, the condition 1 is not satisfied, but the city called München will satisfy, the second condition will satisfy, but the city of Berlin will false. So, that is why again it is true, because the second statement condition is true. So, again the customer 25 is also selected. So, two records are selected from this table and display on your screen. Not example. The following SQL statements selects all fields from customers where country is not Germany. Okay. Suppose I am saying that show me the detail of the employees, the employee whose city name is or country name is not Germany, that means except the Germany, the country beside the Germany, all other countries, you show me the details. Not Germany means it should not be Germany. Okay. So, except Germany, what are the other customers who is present in other country? That means not exactly Germany. That detail will be required. So, clear? So, my requirement is display the detail of the customers who does not belongs to country Germany. That means the customer who belongs to other country except Germany, that detail will be required. So, what statement is SQL statement you write? Select, obviously select will be there because we want to select the records from the table. So, select star from customers because customers detail will be required. So, table name is customers. Select star, star means all fields are required from customer tables. Select star from customers where not country Germany, not country Germany means the country name should not Germany, that means other than Germany. The customer who belongs to other than country Germany, that record are required. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records are selected from the table. Customer 2, ID 2, ID 3, ID 4, ID 5 and 7. So, look for, so all these 5 records, the country name is not Germany, Mexico, second one is also Mexico, third one is UK, fourth one is Sweden and last one is France. So, what it says that country name is not Germany. So, is there any Germany selected? No. If you write Germany, then it is written not country, where not country equal to Germany means country should not be Germany. So, other than Germany, the records are selected and according to the country name the records are selected, then it will display on your screen. So, it is very clear, it is written not country Germany means the country is not Germany. So, the table having, the original table having the customers, some customers belongs to the country Germany, but here that is what is written not country equal to Germany means that is the customer who are not belongs to Germany, that record will be selected from the table and display on your computer screen. So, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 customers are selected from the table, that customers are not belongs to country Germany because the first customer, the country name is Mexico. So, Mexico is not same as Germany, second one is also Mexico, it is not again Germany, UK is not matched with Germany, Sweden is also not matched with Germany, France also not matched with Germany. That means how many records? So, in this particular table there are 5 records are fetched from the table. So, these are the basic ideas about the different type of operators or logical operators we can use in SQL statements. So, so many other operators are also available, logical operators that may be you read in second year, but in first year syllabus there is only 3 operators, that is AND, OR and NOT. Okay. So many other concepts are there, but when you write any SQL statements, first you understand the English statement first. So, here the English statement is given, below that the select this statement is your SQL statement. So, SQL statement you write where? SQL statement you write in SQL prompt. In SQL prompt you write the SQL statements. So, first you understand the English statement first. What actually it is asking, what the statement is asking, if you write understood it clearly, then you can easily write the SQL statement easily. So, if your understanding will be wrong, then you write the wrong statements. So, if you fetch the records from the table, it will show you the wrong result. Okay. So, the statement must be clear. So, before writing any statements, so you think what actually it is asking. So, these are the basic important concept of that is of your class. So, what are already discussed, that is overview. I am giving the overviews of. So, I am already covering MySQL. So many other concepts are available, there may be in your second year syllabus, but I am already discussed basic concept of MySQL, what is MySQL, basic fundamentals. So, MySQL is basically a RDB based relational database management system, like other relational database management system available in the market. Oracle is one of the popular relational database available in the market, but MySQL is a open source, it is available freely in the market or in the internet. You can download easily MySQL from the internet. So, already discussed about basic concept about MySQL. Then what are the SQL is obviously a relational database and SQL is a structured query language. So, in MySQL we are using the SQL language. Okay. Very fundamental concept. Most of the time it is in your exam, it is asking SQL and MySQL. SQL is a structured language and MySQL is a relational database management system. In MySQL we can use the SQL language. Okay. So, SQL is not a database system. MySQL is a relational database system, but SQL is a structured query language used in MySQL or Oracle or Sybase or Ingres. So many relational database available in the market. Then next concept is already discussed about what are the different data types we are using in MySQL, and then classification of different concept is already discussed, that is how you can classify the commands, different commands in SQL, DDL data definition language, data manipulation language, DCL data control language, and transaction control language. So, last two classes already discussed about DCL and DML, not about detail about DCL and TCL. There may be some commands available in your second year syllabus, maybe in DCL and maybe TCL, but in first year syllabus there is no syllabus covering about TCL and DCL maybe. So, just I am already discussed about so many concepts about in DDL. I am already discussed about how to be that is create. First command is your create, to create the table or create the database. So, first you create the table, then you insert the records, then you perform different operations. First creation is there, then you insert the records. After insertion you can perform different manipulations, select, delete, update, manipulate, any operation you perform in a database or in a MySQL database maybe by using SQL statements or SQL commands. By using the SQL statements you can retrieve, fetch, update, manipulate every operation you perform in a database. So, creation, create database, alter, drop, rename. So, you are already discussed in DDL. DML data manipulation, manipulation means insert records, delete records, okay, select records and display on your screen. These are the records already how you can perform by using select statement or insert statement, delete statement. You can delete, update records are performed by using DML. Already discussed some concepts of overall concept of, that is DCL data control. Control means provide the permission, grant permission. Okay, grant permission to different user by providing the grant command. Grant is also one of the command to provide permission to the users. And with the withdraw the permission, that is the concept is the command is revoke permission. Revoke permission, that commands are used by the super users or administrator. So, the controlling authority will use that permission to the different users, grant and revoke. That is a syntax of grant and revoke also. that is beyond your syllabus. Only overall concept I am discussing about. This is the basic ideas. So, because I am a user and there is a super user, the super user will provide the permission to different user which part of the database will use by which user. If all the user will access the database or all the tables, then there may be a chances of manipulation data. Suppose some in a particular company, in a bigger company, 100 employees are there, some employees are working in some confidential section. If the confidential data will be used by all the users, then no secrecy will be maintained. So, that permission which table or which part of the database will be used by which user, that permission will be granted by the administrator or super user, or you can say database administrator. I am giving the permission. Suppose there are 10 tables I am already created in the server, all the machines are connected, client machine is connected to the server. I am only providing the permission table 1 to table 5. 5 tables only read, write, update permission. That means I will only read, write and update in 5 tables only. No other 10 tables I will read, write, update, because that permission only granted by the super user for these 5 tables. If some user will provide the permission to read, write, update all the 15 tables. So, he or she may read, write and update all the 15 tables, because that permission will be provided by the super user. That is under your DCL, data control, how you can control the data or mismanipulation of data. TCL is already discussed some concept about TCL means transaction control, how we can control the transactions. In day to day activities, we are performing different transactions in a bank or any organizations. So, if a particular transaction is going on, there is a possibility of transaction failures occurs. So, how we can save the failures, and how you can, suppose in a general concept, suppose we are typing something, if the current goes out, everything is goes out. If you are not saving, the data will be lost from the memory. So, whatever you type, immediately you save it. So, if the current goes out, then the secondary memory, then there is a copy. Okay, you can retype up to what you are typing. If you are not save it, so if the current goes out, everything will be vanished, again you start from the beginning. So, that concept is exactly in there. DCL, transaction control language. DCL, there are different commands are there, commit, rollback, save point. So, commit is already just it is as a save. So, what are the operation you are performing? If you press commit, that means all the operations are saved permanently in a database. Okay. So, commit is just as a save. Rollback means that is a, suppose a particular transaction is going on, we go back. This statement is used for to go to back position. Okay. Next is your save point. Save point, as I told, save point is just as a marker. Marker means if there is a 10,000 lines of code will be executed by the transaction, if a particular statement, suppose I will go failure occurs, suppose the transaction having 2000 lines of code, already 1000 line of code is executed, the failure occurs. After the recover the failure, again we start from the beginning, that means first line of the transaction, no. So, after the recover the transaction, the save point will indicate the pointing position, or it is a marker, it will positioning to that, it is just act as a pointer. First line execute, then the save point will go to the second line, then second line execute, go to the third line, like this. So, when the failure recovers, the save point says that up to 1000 line of code is already executed and it is already saved. So, when the failure recovery, again you should not start from the beginning, that means you start from 1001 record onwards. So, the idea is about the MySQL concepts. So, next class or in second year syllabus, there may be some another concept of or some more that is concept about MySQL is in +2 second year syllabus, not in your first year. So, up to that you read in first year syllabus, that is about your MySQL statements. So, thank you all. This is the end of MySQL introduction to MySQL statements. Thank you.